Hey everybody, it's time to swing. We're still swinging, and I'm your host Thomas. And today, family, look, we got my girl Kendra G up. Family, look, I appreciate the all of Kendra G uh 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 inboxes I receive. Family, listen, I get it. Okay, cool. I don't got no problem rocking with Kendra G, but some of them, no, we can't put up some of them. Family, come on, we gotta have some. Family, she at least gotta look like she on the planet with us. All right. No, we can't. I don't want to participate in dragging. You know what I mean? But look, family, we got a great show lined up. And look, man, listen, I couldn't possibly get through all of them because it's like 40 of them in there. You feel me? So I chose a couple of them, family, and we about to get it started. So without further ado, let's hop into this first clip so we can see what a true narcissist look like.
Veronica, girl.
Hey,
Veronica,
cousins.
Veronica. I done met a man by the name of Rudy who said, hold on.
Child, you and everybody else.
Hold on, Veronica, because I got to do you the way I did him. Is this your husband?
Soon to be ex. But yes, I know him. I do.
Is this your wife?
Legally, yes.
This is your wife. You guys aren't divorced.
No.
She said that she was divorced.
We had we no. We have our first mediation April 4th.
So you are still legally married to him.
Unfortunately, yes.
So you lied to us.
I didn't lie to you. So here's the thing. I didn't know what there's no shade to you. I didn't know who you were. I'd never seen your show. It was the first time I ever joined your show. Somebody kept
Girl, that
sending
don't
me
got
the
nothing
link.
to do with a question of you.
I didn't know. This is what I'm saying is I didn't know your requirements to be on the show was like, oh, you got to be
But
divorced.
that don't matter anyways.
So
Veronica,
okay,
the question,
yes.
So you lied because the question was,
no,
are you divorced?
divorced.
Hold on. Whether you knew me or not, it ain't about shade. Questions are questions, and the direct question was, are you divorced? You said, hold on. Let me finish.
Okay, let's roll with it.
Let me finish, Veronica. I'm gonna let you respond, but I gotta finish. We having grown woman talk because you want to start off lying again. Here's the response. Yes. I don't give a damn if you never heard of me. The question is simple. I asked you were you divorced, and then I asked you when you got divorced. Okay, 2 minutes. Have you ever been married?
I have, yeah. Divorced.
When did you get to say again, honey?
I'm divorced.
Divorced. When did you get divorced?
Last June 2023.
So you said June. So that's why I said, do she think she's really divorced? So regardless of you met me from that day, the question was direct and clear. Are you divorced? When did you get divorced? The reason I asked the when is because people like yourself can be separated at times. So I asked the when. And then I think we brought it up 2 times. So you should just admit you lied.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't completely clear about my divorce date, but yeah, in my mind,
so you thought you were divorced. You think you're divorced?
Absolutely.
Fair use, family.
Absolutely. He's living with his ex-wife. He's living with his first wife. Like, you left here a year ago. And unfortunately, it's a technicality because in South Carolina, you have to be separated for a year before you can file for divorce. Now, we were going to falsify and file in Florida and say that, hey, he was going to file in Florida so we can have an immediate divorce. But because of other things on his part, he decided, no, I'm going to try to file in South Carolina, or we would have already been divorced. This is just a drag out thing. But we don't speak. We don't talk. We have no interaction. We are done. We have nothing to talk. We have no kids. We have no ties. We have nothing together. We are done completely. But yeah,
let me ask you this.
That's fine.
No, what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, but that's fine. I'll let you hold that. That's okay. Yeah, technically yes. I'm technically yes, still married.
So were you aware that you had a mediation in April?
Yes, I'm aware.
So then you knew when you talked to me that you were still married.
I literally just got the letter for the mediation in the mail.
So when you talked to me, but what I'm saying is, if you knew you had a mediation, you knew you were.
I didn't know that. I just got it today.
So you had no idea you had a mediation in April.
I just got it today.
Did you? Let me ask you this: when you talked to me, if the guy proposed to you, did you feel as though you could legally marry him?
Nobody would propose to me. Hence why I said
No,
I
no,
want
no.
to take my
I'm
time.
asking you, if a guy proposed to you, would you feel as though you were able to legally marry him?
Sure, I would say you just have to wait till after June.
You hear this, family? Family, this a textbook narcissist. No matter how silly she look, she is not about to sit here and say she wrong. That's not about to happen. Can you imagine being married to her? Watch what she going through.
We can get married, but after June.
Well, you knew it, Veronica. You trying to answer around these questions, child.
I'm not answering you. Asking me. I'm answering the
No,
question.
you no.
If somebody proposed,
So you're right. So therefore, you knew
Kendra,
that
they would already know. Like, hey, listen, here's my situation. Here's what really happened. Here's the story. Here's what's gone on. If you're trying to propose, we can get married, but unfortunately, until after this date, June 18th of 2024. My court date is not, we're not legally divorced until then.
So,
because we
okay,
have to
Veronica,
wait
either way, why not just say you were separated when I asked you when you were divorced?
In my mind, we're divorced. We're divorced. And it will all, it's going to all come out in the wash.
In her mind, they divorced. And it's going to all come out in the wash. It already came out in the wash. You telling a lie. You lying. But
because in case, I don't know if you didn't see all of the messages, but all of this, there's been a plethora of women who've been commenting on your TikTok, your Instagram, and your YouTube about their relationships with him during our marriage, the relationships that they had with him during our marriage.
But here's the deal. He didn't come on my show. And all I care about is coming on my show. I can't, listen, I don't know you and I don't know Rudy.
That's right.
But the rule of my show, it's a very clear rule. If you're separated, wait till you're officially divorced and you can come back
again.
on.
And like I said, I didn't know that.
So what he's doing and what y'all doing, that's really y'all business. But when you come on my show, you make it my business. Now, if he would have called me and I would have asked him, is he still married? And he would have said he's separated, I would say, well, we can't continue because that's the rule. But let's go on. I want you to fact check some other things that he said. Do you have 3 children?
She said she had 2 kids. She has 3 kids. She has a daughter who's 26. She has a granddaughter who's 10. So that was inconsistent.
Do you have any children?
I do have 2 boys.
2 boys. How old are your boys? Huh?
17 and 10.
17 and 10. Are they both by the same man?
No, they're not. Here's the thing with a lot of that stuff. So because it has now become a legal matter, because as you know, in the state of South Carolina, libel and slander is punishable by misdemeanor fines. There can be civil ramifications.
Do you have 3 children, Veronica?
It is. I never said that I didn't. I have 3 children, and on my
I asked you how many
pages,
kids you had. You said you had 2.
First of all, I don't. Children to me are they're children. I have an adult child who is not in my household.
And you are an adult child that is in the house. Family, she too old to grow up. You're going to find that this a common problem with a lot of our sisters' family. She just too old to grow up. She stuck. She ain't never getting past this. This the best it get. It get worse though. Trust me.
So when you say children, if a man is going to date me, he's going to date me and my.
Think about it, family. She here on the Kendra G show, right? She on her best behavior right now. This her best behavior. Family, this is her best behavior.
2 children. The 2 children I have in my home. I have a child who has lived in my house in 10 years. She's 27 years old. She's almost 30. That is an adult.
Like with women, I have to ask the most direct question to get an honest answer. So do I have to start saying how many children have come out, how many people have come out your body in order to get the real answer? Like I have to really go that
or maybe
basic?
Just in total. But when you're saying children, because if you're on a dating show and somebody's going to date you, they're going to date your children. I have this is an adult child. And she's not a secret. On my social media page, my grand.
She look ridiculous. She sound ridiculous. She rather look and sound ridiculous than say I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I lied to you. You know what that take, family? That take a grown up Something she not. You can clearly see she not. And she on her best behavior. She on front of the camera. She know a lot of people gonna see this. She on her best behavior, but you can trust me. This she get worse. I bet you.
Grandchild and my child are both on my social media. You listed
Let
all
me ask
throughout
you
my
this.
page.
Let me ask you this.
So there was no
How many
denial about that.
How many people have come out of your body?
3.
So that's how I have to start asking women questions, obviously.
That's how you would like to phrase.
I have
That's
to
how
now
you would like to
say,
phrase your
how
question.
many people have come out of your body in order to get the real number of how many people you birthed? That's really sad that I have to go that deep with a 43-year-old woman.
It's not
You
sad.
are a
It's not sad.
43-year-old
Now,
woman.
do you want to have the conversation, or do you want to? You didn't have this energy.
Veronica, if you were 21,
family, she 43 years old. She too old to grow up. It's over. It's a wrap.
I would expect that.
So have the correct energy for me, because I didn't come at you wrong like that, Kendra. You
But
coming
no,
at me with all this extra
the reason
energy.
the energy right
It's
now
unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It really is. It's unnecessary.
Here's the deal,
somebody was allowed to come onto your platform and slander somebody.
We can't both talk.
You're absolutely right. We can't. So go ahead. Go ahead. It's your platform.
Here's the deal. Whether you knew me or not, you call me. I don't know you if you never call me. Rule number 1, plain and simple. You decided to call me. Once you call me, you make your business, our business, the cousin's business, watching. Now, I'm just going to say, I had no idea that I had to ask a 43-year-old woman how many people.
Bro, I got to ask the obvious question, though. All right? What kind of dude thought he should marry her? Because, look, she on her best behavior. She 43 years old, family. She ain't just get like this. Who thought it was a good idea to marry her, family?
People came out of her body in order to get the real answer of how many people she birthed, because children, she's past that age. That, to me, if you were 21, I would expect this dialogue. But to be a woman that's 1 year younger than me, that's kind of sad and pathetic, just being honest.
But that's your opinion. But I don't have, this is a grown woman. This is an adult who doesn't live in my home, who hasn't lived in my home in probably almost 10 years. She hasn't lived in my home. So when you say children, to me, that is a child. If somebody is going to interact with me, they're interacting with 2 children who are actually in my home. This is an adult who lives 5 states away. I don't consider that to be a child. I've never neglected her. She's very much a part of she's on my social media. Like, it's not like I'm negating the fact that I ever have had a child. So, and that's a technicality. Here's another thing. Oh, she lives here and not here. Hello. Nobody ever said.
Y'all see this woman, family? Family, this lady is out of her mind.
I might as well just drop the pin and gave my address. I'm in this area. You don't exactly say, hey, this is where I am. It's like somebody who lives in Hollywood. You don't know where Hollywood, Florida is. So you would say, oh, I'm in the Miami area. Or I'm in Miami. Because
she believes she gonna talk around the question. Family, that's a textbook person who thinks she's smarter than you. And she not smart at all.
Most people know that as a landmark. That's not a lie. For safety reasons, you don't say, especially when you live in a small town, oh, I live here. So some of these things were so petty, and the fact that you was just like followed up on them.
Who asked her about where she lived? Kendra ain't asked her nothing about where she lived. All right, this is an attempt to just change the subject because she thinks she's smart enough to do that. She thinks she's smarter than you. And I don't get this. Like, I mean, I do get this because I've seen this before. All right, this ain't nothing new to me. All right, but listen, you would talk to her for any length of time and come to the conclusion you should marry her. Listen to this.
It was just absurd to me. But again, slander and libel is a real thing, and in the state of South Carolina, it is considered a misdemeanor. It is, and I have to be cautious on what I say because the matter now is with my attorney. However, a lot of that stuff was false and incorrect, and there are women who have been trying to reach out to you who also have receipts and pictures and videos that are timestamped during the time of our marriage, who can attest to saying, hey,
I already addressed that. The bottom line is this. I don't know you. You Rudy called me.
See, that's the reason she came back, family. She ain't come to talk and to set the record straight. I mean, she ain't come to have a conversation and set the record straight. She came to talk.
That's just the fact.
Right, but what did you
Hold
address?
on, let me finish. Let me respond to what you just said.
She don't have no interest in listening. She don't have no interest in hearing what's going on. She came to talk.
I'm not saying Rudy is this Prince Charming man, out rightfully so, but the point of the matter is Rudy did not call on my show and tell me that he was not married and I proceeded. That's all that matters. Now, what y'all do in y'all life, that's your business. I'm not here to defend his character. He didn't try to call me to be a guest on my show. If you want to fact check, there's another, you're busy? Hello? Hello? We can't hear you.
Oh, how about now?
I can hear you now.
Sorry,
I got some paid questions, but I'm not done yet. Do you want to respond to the fact whether or not you had surgery?
What in the world? When she said she never had surgery, I'm like, what? Like, you had just had surgery when I met you. Like, we met in Haiti. And you had just had surgery in Dominican Republic. Like, how is it that you didn't? But the navel never lies. If you look at a person's navel, it won't lie. What?
Wait, I do remember that. She told us her body was real.
What? No.
Let's do the Kendra Cam, Veronica.
I do want to preface it. I was in pajamas. I just got out of the shower and I was in pajamas, but okay. Well, I didn't say pajamas, but what?
All your tattoos are real? Oh, you have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, they are all real.
Okay, you have a nice body.
I do want to answer this real quick though. You could tell this is my natural body. Everybody's got something to say. Everything matches, and you could tell. And if you can go look at my social media, and you can tell I've been like this all my life. I'm Afro Latina, and if y'all know, Latin women and Black women are naturally built this way. So yeah.
Okay, so anybody that had concerns about her body, it is authentic. She's never had no body surgery. This is the body. She got it from her mama and her daddy.
My mama on my social media, you can see her too. Miss Olivia was a hottie in her day too. So
I have to be very cautious about what I say because again, it's at this point it's a legal matter because.
Well, you call me girl, so what you call me for? I'm asking you questions, so you don't want to answer that?
Okay, so
because that was something.
Hold on.
It's a legal matter whether she had surgery or not. She the one that brought it up, fam. Ain't nobody ask her that. We just seen it.
Something you got a little dip on your chip, Kendra. Like, don't have that energy with me. Like, you didn't have that energy with me.
Well, no, Veronica, I'm gonna have energy with you because I'm getting irritated because the fact of the matter is you called me lying. You called me lying. So if you don't expect this type of energy, I don't know what you would expect. You literally called and told lies on my show. This is a major show.
But did I tell the lies?
Yeah.
You don't know that. You're at this point, you're calling me a liar and you don't know if I did.
She a cold liar and sitting here. I mean, bro, she looked ridiculous. She looked ridiculous. And before she woman up and say, listen, I came in here and told some lies and I shouldn't have done that. She'll make herself look silly and ridiculous like this, trying to be right, trying to make herself right. She look like a fool. Family, that's what it is. When you can't think she just like that with Kendra. Family, she on TV. She on her best behavior right now. So she get a lot worse. She on her best behavior right now. Family, this ridiculous.
Just two different, Veronica. Are you a part of this interview? Are you a part of this interview?
Are you a part of it? Because it seems like this is the Kendra.
Okay, Veronica, listen, honey. I'm not gonna play these games with you. You just admitted to two lies in this interview.
How is that a lie? That is not a lie.
You admitted that you are married and you told us that you were divorced. That's a lie. That's not what's going on here? Okay, that's an admission of lying.
Anything else is not a lie. Like you don't just like when you come out on a public platform, for me to say, oh, I live here, but not here. I live.
Okay, that's okay. We're not talking about that. I didn't even bring that up. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about The basic where everything begins is you said you were divorced and you are legally married, and that is a lie. We can fact check the fact that you are legally married. You told a lie, Veronica.
And that's fine. If that's not what you want to roll with, that's okay. But so we're not.
It's not what I'm rolling with. It's just the facts of what it is.
That's just the facts. That's fine. So we're not going to roll. We're not going to talk about any of the lies that Rudy told.
Family. That's a day in a life with her. Nothing her fault. She ain't do nothing. I don't care what she did. She ain't do nothing.
Because Rudy came on here and just lied, and he was allowed to just talk openly for 20 minutes, and you never interrupted him. You never gave him this hostile energy. This man was allowed to come onto your platform, and say whatever he wanted to say. Libel, slander, was able to come on here and say whatever he wanted to say.
Well, like I said with Rudy, and I said it several times, I have to use allegedly because he said something about a video, and he was ready to show the video. Now, I didn't allow him to show the video. I don't know if
that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
You guys haven't spoken since July of last year, like no communication.
Well, that's when she sent me the video of her having a threesome.
Family, I got a lot of questions about this guy right here. What kind of guy would think he should marry her?
With a chick going down on her and a dude in the background. What?
Right now, those are some tough allegations. Now I have to use the word allegedly because I don't know if that's a true. She sent you a video. You guys haven't spoken since July of last year, like no communication.
Well, that's when she sent me the video of her having a threesome with a chick going down on her and a dude in the background. What?
Right now, those are some tough allegations. Now I have to use the word allegedly because I don't know if that's a true. She sent you a video. No, you're not gonna. I'm gonna prohibit you from showing the video.
Bruh, he was getting ready to play the video.
So I'm gonna prohibit you from showing the video. We won't do that. We won't do that. We won't do that.
Right.
We won't do that. But do you want to right now say if that video exists?
The video exists, and it was after the fact, the date that we.
Family, trash. She sent a video like that to her husband of her having a threesome with a chick and some dude. She sent the video like that to her husband. She called it getting back at him. A woman who act like this thinks she got the nerve, the need to get back at somebody. Ladies, all I want to know, all I want to say is, if you only knew how many times men got to deal with this. She never done nothing. Nothing ever her fault. She always owe somebody revenge. Everybody owe her something. She don't owe nobody nothing. Everybody done something to her. She ain't never done nothing to nobody. Like, I'm telling you, listen, family, this the best it get with her. She on TV right now. She on her best behavior. Look at her.
You're legally separated. The paperwork that says gives the date that we are considered by the court legally separated. That video occurred after we were legally separated.
Okay.
After. Now,
have you ever had body surgery?
His indiscretions. I have to be cautious. I have to be cautious. Like I said, I can't say a whole lot because it's with my attorney. But there are several women who have tried to reach out to you who want.
She keep trying to change the subject. Family, she too old to grow up. She just too old to grow up. This is it. This is it. She 43 years old and still act like this. You would expect this from a teenager. All right, who ain't she went 43 years and life ain't taught her nothing. Nothing. She ain't paid no attention.
To come on the platform and say,
okay, well, they can. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You got to understand this. You could be in your emotions and you could be in your feelings.
I'm not.
But
that's the thing,
hold on. I'm trying to do the listen and talk back rule because we can't talk over each other. But the fact of
Kendra, she don't like when you talk. You make her uncomfortable when you talk because when you talk, she got to answer questions. That's why she need to be talking so she don't have to answer no questions.
The matter is Rudy again, and I said to him, I don't know him, I don't know you. It's y'all word against y'all. But the fact of the matter is, you just admitted that he is still legally your husband, and that's why he came on to expose the truth. Now I'm asking you this question 3 times. I'm gonna ask it again.
Okay.
Because you volunteered. You actually volunteered this. Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second, Veronica. Hold on 1 second. I never asked women if they had body surgery. First of all, hold on, Veronica. Let me finish my statement. I never asked women if they had body surgery. You decided to volunteer that your body was natural. You got it from your mama.
I do want to answer this real quick though. You could tell this is my natural body. Everybody's got something to say. Everything matches, and you could tell. And if you can go look at my social media, and you can tell I've been like this all my life.
So right now, have you ever had any type of surgery or lipo?
And again, I have to be cautious at what I say because this video has been downloaded and sent to my attorney, and I do have an attorney.
Why can't you answer that simple question?
Family, somebody married her. Family, somebody really thought they could believe in her. Bro, what a simp.
Though, Veronica.
Because I have to be cautious about what I say.
You have to be cautious of whether or not you had surgery.
I have to be cautious about what I say because again,
I know, but I'm just saying, why can't
family, for you to ask somebody to marry you gotta believe in them. What about her in this conversation? And keep in mind, she on her best behavior. She on TV. She know a whole lot of people gonna see this. Family, if somebody thought they should ask her to marry them, bro, who was that?
Can't you? I mean, first of all, hold on. Let me ask you this though. Let me just say this, but let me say this so I can understand. I never was gonna ask you if you had body surgery. I don't ask women that question. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish, Veronica. Let me finish.
Woman on your show, you treat them differently. Anytime
Veronica, you are separate right now. What are you talking about? I'm asking you to. This is your chance.
I'm telling you facts.
Wait, hold on. Veronica, I want to continue, but we're not going to continue like this if you're not going to admit. As I say, I never asked women if they had surgery. You offer to volunteer that your body was natural. So if you offer to volunteer that your
She ain't come on here for this. She came on here to tell you about him. All right. She ain't come on here for this. She came on here to tell you all about him.
Body was natural. Why can't you just admit to it or not admit to it right now?
I just want to understand this. At first, you were caught up on the fact that, well, are you married or are you not married? Your man came on here and said he was this, he was that. And so you're not allowing me to speak to anything. What you're concerned about is what you're concerned about. And I get it. This is entertainment for you and you want ratings and you want.
No, I'm just trying to get fact checked. I'm just trying to get fact checked.
You want the mess and you want the tea. What you don't want to do.
Girlfriend, you call me. I don't know you. I don't want the mess of the tea. Y'all call me up. I don't call nobody, honey. I call no one. You called me. Plain and simple. What I'm doing right now is I'm asking fact check questions.
No, she don't want to talk about her. She want to talk about him. That's a more comfortable subject because she not used to getting asked questions. Okay, she used to people just pulling up and listening to this. And because she said it, that's what it is.
Right. Like I said.
Listen, she hang in the ghetto. All right. Can't you tell? They the people she talked to. If anybody come around her. All right.
We done. Child, let me tell you something. The rules of this show. No videos come down and I call nobody. You call me.
I agree, family. We done. And as always, family, it don't take much to be nice. We all gotta live on this planet, walking in and out of each other's space. Respect is important. Look, make sure you like the program, subscribe to the channel, share the program if you will. Still swinging out, y'all. Look, I'm kicked out of the algorithm, so make sure you like the video, fam. Appreciate it.